Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to our virtual information session here with the Office of Admissions at Eastern Michigan University. Really excited that you're interested in the university, and today over the next about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to try to give you some really good information that's going to help you understand what we've got going on here at Eastern. Before I do that, I also do want to say that while we understand today's presentation will pretty much go straight through and not have a ton of interaction, we do want to make sure that we recognize that this is an individual experience for all of our students, and we really want to work with you on a one-on-one basis. Once you finish this presentation today, please feel free to go to our admissions website, that's emich.edu/admissions, to find contact information for all of our admissions advisors, as well as our general office contact information. We would love to talk to you further about your own individual questions, programs, scholarships, etc. But for now, let's go ahead and let's get jumped in right into some information. The first thing that we're actually going to do is we're going to play a short video for you because we want to give you an idea of what we've got going on here on campus on a day-to-day basis. All right, so I hope that video gave you a pretty good feel for what we've got going on here on campus. But for now, let's jump right into some information. The very first thing I want to do is start with a brief history lesson about EMU. As you can see on your screen, Eastern Michigan was founded in 1849. We were not originally founded as Eastern Michigan University. We were originally founded as Michigan State Normal College. A normal college means that we were a university that we only educated educators. Obviously, we have grown a lot since then. We now host a little over 18,000 students on our campus that take up over 200 different academic programs. If you've been on our campus recently, and we hope we'll have you here soon in the future, you'll also see that we now take up a beautiful 800 acres where we have done a lot of renovations. Over $200 million in renovations have been done to our academic and student facilities over the past 10 years. These include things such as all new science facilities and a brand new $40 million engineering and technology facility coming online for the fall of 2020. Some of these other things we will continue to talk about as we move through the presentation. I do want to jump in and not only give you an idea about what our campus looks like, but also what our student body looks like. If you look across the top of the screen right now, you'll see a breakdown of where our students actually come from. We do normally get about 86% of our students from right here in the state of Michigan. Students come from all over the state to come to school here. We normally get anywhere from 5 to 10% of our incoming classes from the state of Ohio. We do see students 3% from the rest of the United States. We do have students represented on our campus from every one of the 50 states. And in addition to that, our 2% international population is made up of 83 different countries. If you look down in the middle of the slide, you'll also see a breakdown of our students' race and ethnicity. And what you can see there is we have an incredibly diverse student body. Why do I tell you all of this stuff? I think that it's incredibly important when our students are looking for a university to understand that one of the most valuable resources we can offer you at Eastern Michigan University is the diversity of our students, faculty, and staff. We love that when students come on our campus, they are going to interact with people who are different than them. different races, different religions, different backgrounds, different viewpoints. We believe that when you talk to people who are different than you, that creates the most effective environment for education, and we absolutely love that about our campus. Moving over, I not only get the pleasure of welcoming students every day to Eastern Michigan University, I also get the grand pleasure of welcoming our students to the city of Ypsilanti, Michigan, or as most of our students commonly refer to it, Ypsi. What you can see from the graphic on your screen is that Ypsilanti is really located in the heart of Southeast Michigan. We're only about 10 minutes outside of Ann Arbor. We're just about 45 minutes outside of Detroit, about an hour to Lansing. These big city areas give our students opportunities in a professional and social way. Because these cities are where industry exists, our faculty and staff have the connections in these areas to place our students in jobs, in internships, in co-op opportunities. We want to make sure that our students are a part of the community that surrounds us. In addition to that, students are going to have a great time going to school in a city like Ypsilanti, whether that's going to a farmer's market on Saturday, going to one of the 3 parks that are within walking distance of our campus, enjoying the city of Ann Arbor, which is home to a little over 100,000 people, or going to catch a Red Wings game, a Pistons game, or going to Detroit for a Broadway production. We want to make sure that our students not only get a phenomenal education, but also enjoy the community that creates the environment for that education. That could not be more important to us. Jumping back into the campus itself, I want to go ahead and talk about the majors that we offer here on campus. Obviously, as any students are looking for a university, one of the primary goals is to find a university that offers the major that fits you best. Here at Eastern, we're very lucky that we get to offer a little over 200 different programs, and as you'll see on the screen graphic, they're split up among 5 academic colleges. The first of those colleges is our College of Arts and Sciences. The College of Arts and Sciences holds about 40% of our student body. It also holds a little more than 50% of all of the majors that we offer here on campus. This college holds a lot of the majors that you're probably very familiar with already in your academic career. Things like English, math, obviously the arts and sciences, theater, political science, languages, music, theater arts. All of these things are going to be held here in our College of Arts and Sciences. The next college is our College of Health and Human Services. Our College of Health and Human Services is definitely our most booming college here on campus. Once one of our smallest colleges, just over the last 8 years has become our second largest college on our campus. This is going to hold things like nursing, occupational therapy, exercise science, athletic training. Because of the success that we have seen in these programs, we've actually just completed the construction of a brand new $20 million healthcare facility right here on our campus in conjunction with 2 of our biggest health partners. And then next, we'll talk a little bit about our College of Business. The College of Business has been rated by the Princeton Review as one of the best business schools for the last 15 consecutive years. The College of Business also holds the highest accreditation that a business school can hold. We offer about 12 different majors in our College of Business, from things like marketing and management to incredible programs in accounting and finance, and to some of our niche programs like supply chain management or an entire 4-year degree in entrepreneurship. For our students who are hopeful business leaders, this is a great place to start their career. The next college we're going to discuss is our College of Engineering and Technology. This is our college on campus that's definitely creating the most buzz. Recently having the engineering title added to the name of the college, we've added 3 brand new engineering programs in the last 2 years, the most recent of which will be our civil engineering program for the fall 2020 semester. Because of the upgrades being made to this college, we've also invested $40 million in a brand new facility for our students. In addition to the engineering programs that are causing a lot of excitement, our School of Engineering and Technology also holds some of our most popular technology programs that have been making their way in industry for the last 20 years. Things like our aviation school, simulation, animation, and gaming, cybersecurity and information assurance. All of these programs have excellent ratings and have been doing a great job of preparing students for cutting-edge fields. And then finally, I want to talk about our College of Education. As I mentioned at the very beginning of our session, Education is what we do here at Eastern Michigan University. We were originally founded as an education school, and it is definitely where we hold our roots. Our education school was originally founded as the first education school outside of the 13 original colonies, and to this day remains a comprehensive education school teaching literally any kind of teacher. In addition to all of that, we also provide our students great job opportunities by hosting one of the region's largest teacher job fairs on an annual basis. Now that we've talked a little bit about our majors, I also want to jump over and talk about the things that happen outside the classroom. We recognize at Eastern Michigan that there's much more to a college education than just going to your classes. And you'll see as we talk about some of these things that we offer services to help students in every part of their journey. From our Holman Success Center, where we offer free tutoring and academic advising, to our diversity and community involvement area, where we start taking all of that beautiful diversity that we talked about earlier and turning it into real conversations about how we create an inclusive environment here on our campus. Finally, the University Advising and Career Development Center, where we offer two of the most important services that students can find: an opportunity for an advisor to help them plan out their academic career, and even more importantly, an opportunity for them to prepare for life after graduation. Whether that's resume writing workshops or cover letters or mock interviews, we want to make sure that our students are not only prepared to get an education, but to use that education in a competitive job field. And as you look over to the right side of the slide, you'll also see all the fun things that happen in college outside of your education. But they all contribute to you having a more enriched experience and ultimately you being more successful in the classroom. We know statistically that our students who come to campus and get involved, they are more likely to stay in school and graduate, and statistically they will get better grades. So whether you're interested in watching one of our 18 Division I sports teams or participating in one of our arts programs like theater, music, or dance, or something like Greek life, we want to make sure that you're taking advantage of the opportunities to enjoy your college experience and get the most out of it possible. The next thing we're going to talk about is financial aid and scholarships. I know that for many students, this is one of the primary concerns when they're looking for schools. And I want to take a minute to talk a little bit about our cost and scholarships and try to mitigate some of those concerns you may have. The first thing you'll see here is estimated cost for a student to attend school at Eastern Michigan. You can see tuition, room and board, and then total cost there at the end. You'll also see, for any of our friends that may be viewing this presentation from out of state, Eastern Michigan does not charge out-of-state fees for any of our undergraduate students. All of our students will come here paying the price that you see displayed here on the screen. In addition to a commitment to keeping our costs low, we also work incredibly hard to make sure that our students have access to scholarship funding. This last year, we gave away a little over $50 million in scholarship funding to our students, and we want to continue to help our students pay for college and get an affordable education. With that, on the screen now, you'll see some of our scholarship options. The first one that I want to walk you through is our Emerald Scholarship. Our Emerald Scholarship is our basic merit scholarship. It ranges anywhere from $2,500 per year to $8,000 per year, and it is dependent on a student's GPA as well as their SAT or ACT scores. The next one that I want to talk about is our Education First Opportunity Scholarship, or what we will refer to as our EFOS for short. The Education First Opportunity Scholarship is one of our most unique and incredible scholarship opportunities we offer here at Eastern. This scholarship is for students who have at least a 3.0 cumulative GPA, at least a 20 on their ACT, or a 1030 on their SAT, and the students must qualify for the Pell Grant. For anyone viewing who is not familiar with the Pell Grant is a grant that is given out by the federal government. When you file your FAFSA, or your free application for federal student aid, the government will let you know if you are eligible for a Pell Grant. It is a need-based financial aid. If you are eligible for a Pell Grant and you meet these other criteria, you will receive our Education First Opportunity Scholarship. This is essentially a full tuition scholarship here at EMU. What we do is we take the cost of tuition, we allow the Pell Grant to pay for the portion that it's going to pay for, and then we cover the rest. Whatever that number is, we cover it. This does not include room and board. and you will only get one of the Emerald Scholarship or the Education First Opportunity Scholarship. These two do not stack with one another. The next scholarship I want to discuss is our Forward Graduation Scholarship. This scholarship is for students who have a 3.0 cumulative GPA, at least a 20 on their ACT, or a 1030 on their SAT. The way that this scholarship works is students would say, rather than accepting my Emerald Scholarship or my Education First Scholarship, I would like to opt for the Forward Graduation Scholarship. Essentially how this works is that students come in and they will pay for the first 2 years of school out of pocket. In response to that, Eastern Michigan will pay for the tuition in years 3 and 4. The biggest thing to note about this scholarship is that this scholarship is specifically geared toward graduation and persistence. For that reason, we require that students taking advantage of this scholarship live on campus for all 4 years for school. So students will pay for 2 years worth of tuition and 4 years of room and board, and in return, they will receive 2 years of tuition. Over the 4 years, this is approximately a $26,000 award. Finally, I want to talk about the Presidential Scholarship. The Presidential Scholarship is our big competition-based scholarship that we offer to students each year. In order for students to apply for this scholarship, they must have at least a 3.5 cumulative GPA, a 25 on the ACT, or a 1200 on the SAT. Applications each year are generally due in the month of November, and every year we select a pool of applicants who will be invited to campus for an interview, and from there we give away approximately 15 to 20 full ride academic scholarships each year. These are full tuition and full room and board scholarships for our students who they are awarded to. We also do offer scholarships for our transfer students. Transfer scholarships are based on a transfer student's number of transferable credit hours that they're bringing to the university, as well as their college GPA. Eligibility will begin at a 3.0 and 30 transferable credits. If I have any students listening who have parents who are alums, we also do offer an Alumni Legacy Scholarship through our Office of Alumni Relations here on campus. I know that this was a lot of information that we've covered in a very short period, but with all of that in mind, I did mention earlier, we want you to be in touch with us. So please feel free to reach out to our admissions advisors. Again, all of our contact information can be found at emich.edu/admissions. We do encourage you to also take our virtual tour. The link for the virtual tour can be found at emich.edu/visit. so that you can get a full look at our campus and hear from some of our current students. Finally, if any of our first-year students who are listening are interested in our Emerald Scholarship, you'll see on this final slide an opportunity to text us for a scholarship estimate. Simply follow those instructions, text your graduation year to 467-467, follow the prompts as they're given to you, and our system will estimate a personalized scholarship quote for you. If you have any other questions, please follow up with our office. In the meantime, we hope to see you on campus soon, and go Eagles!